Good morning, YouTube. We've had a great time up here visiting Linda's family, but tomorrow is embarkation day, which means we're going to travel from Sydney to Tamworth on the train. That's a big novelty for us Tasmanians. Passenger rail service in Tasmania ceased in 1978, the same year I was born. The reason was the improved bus service between Launceston and Hobart. It was a lot cheaper for people to catch the bus, so the trains just weren't getting enough business to keep them financially viable. Let's go up on this little footbridge and have a look at the track.
It's very, I think it's the
So the train we're going on is called the Xplorer, and we're getting off at the very end of the line, which is Central Station in Sydney. The Xplorer is a diesel multiple unit train which first entered service in 1993. These trains operate throughout regional New South Wales. We're on the Armidale to Sydney line. Each car on this train is powered by a Cummins KTA 19R diesel engine. Oh look, here's where you get your food from.
Is that even safe?
Here we are.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Xplorer service through to Sydney. The takeaway buffet in carriage A is still open.
We just heard a whistle. I think we're about to go. Goodbye, Tamworth. One of the first things they announced was that there's no smoking on the train. The smoke detectors can interfere with the air conditioners, which are a vital safety feature of the train. These carriages are big metal boxes. In this heat, without air conditioning, they quickly become so hot that they are quite literally uninhabitable by humans. Sadly, they had to keep saying it because people wouldn't listen.
Big services this train is completely non-smoking. There's no smoking at any time, right throughout the day. No exception to this.
Creek. Our first stop is Werris Creek.
I lived and grew up in Werris Creek from birth till I was 19 years old. Werris Creek is a very little country town that holds lots of fond memories for me and will always have a special place in my heart. Werris Creek is a unique town with it being small but having a giant railway station and an awesome swimming pool and water slide that they took down because, you know, OH&S, whatever, still miss it. So yeah, Werris Creek.
So the trains from Tamworth and Moree meet at Werris Creek, connect together and become one big train that continues on to Sydney. Linda's grandma came to meet us at the Werris Creek station to say goodbye. And back on the train. Where's Mum gone? And we're off again. Pulling into Corindai.
Our next stop is Corindai. Linda and I got married here in this town.
We're stopping at Willow Tree.
Granny packed us some sandwiches for lunch, which was great because it helped us save money.
We're in a tunnel.
Rundai platform, passengers leaving at Lower Rundai, please protect yourself.
So they just said that we put on speed restrictions because of the extreme heat of the track. Welcome to New South Wales.
Aberdeen is the next stop. Musselbrook, the next stop.
Just about to stop at Singleton. So the train has now stopped because there's an issue with the air conditioner that they're just looking at. We're moving again. And we've stopped again.
Because of the air conditioning problem in the front carriages, and now we're running even later, we will be experiencing the bottleneck of rail corridor traffic that we were expecting earlier anyway, but now it's happening even worse. So we do apologise, we are now at a signal and we're just waiting to get our green light so we can move into the next section. Some other problems have come up, meaning the air conditioning being one of them. So please bear with us. We'll hopefully about 15 minutes in this spot and then we'll be moving on to maintenance.
This is what happens when people don't follow the rules and smoke on trains.
We're starting to move. I reckon they're stopping so that we can go. And we're off, finally. So we're just about to get to Maitland. Everything's looking a lot greener here than in Tamworth.
There's even water. It's pretty hot.
Delay here because the entire front carriage car F is transferring onto road coaches because there is no air conditioning now in that carriage.
Everybody in the front carriage of the train is having to get onto coaches because if someone smoked in front air conditioning.
That's horrible.
Yep.
Don't smoke, kids.
All those poor passengers that had to get off, and the poor staff, they kept telling us.
Guess what happened? You spilled your drink. You're just smiling again.
Oh, thank you. Oh, check this out. Dark chocolate sorbet, hey? You've probably heard of a spork, but check this out. I think we'll call it a spife. That's the weirdest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Will be the next stop in a few minutes' time.
We're about to stop at a place called Fassifer.
Shortly after the arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, on departure from Gosford, the train is now running approximately 1 hour later than our already.
We're essentially in the outer suburbs of Sydney now. Less than an hour to go, probably about 40 minutes, and we'll be there.
Towards the front of the train on the platform shortly after arrival. Strathfield, the next stop. Ladies and gentlemen, in approximately 5 minutes' time, the train will terminate at Sydney Central Station. Finally.
I think this is it, Chloe.
Yeah.
What's that?
Can't go any further than you don't.
There we go, there's a sign.
Yippee! Alright.
We have arrived, finally. So Linda's ordered an Uber to come pick us up and to carry all of our luggage to the hotel. Let's hope it all fits.
That's number 6. Good girl.
There we are.
Just follow in.
Let's check out the view.
And thank you again for having us. And alright, you take care and we'll
Oh, there's Circular Quay just there.
Alright, Granny.
We'll be able to see the cruise ship out this window in the morning. Let's go find Grandma and Poppy. Alright, I'm not sure which direction to go.
My parents will be joining on this cruise, which was really cool.
Yes, this direction. Check out the view my parents have from their room of the harbour bridge. We've just ordered room service for tea, and it's going to be about half an hour, so we're going to head up to the roof and have a look at the pool. Check it out. That's the Sydney Opera House right out there.
It's open until 11.
Awesome. Check out that view. Yeah, we're now outside. Oh my goodness. Check that out.
No lifeguards.
There's a swimming pool right there. That's where the ship will be, right there.
Just don't fall in accidentally.
Now you might be wondering, what are we doing in such a nice place as this? Isn't that a bit indulgent? Well, it is so close to New Year's Eve that quite literally every hotel, from the littlest pub through to a place like this, they're pretty much all the same price. So we figured, well, why not go somewhere really nice? I think Linda's just met someone she knows online, possibly from the Facebook group of our cruise. We're going back up to the roof to have a swim. That is literally how close we are. That is, we can see the Opera House from the swimming pool. Bobby! I am sitting in the spa, looking at that. Wow. Does it get any better? Some kind of a light show being projected onto the harbour bridge. Probably something to do with New Year. Well, it's been a pretty full-on day with all the troubles that we had on that train. But despite all of that, it was still a nice way to travel to Sydney because got a lot of reading done. Anyway, that relax in the pool up on the roof, that was just a great way to unwind after everything. So this is an incredible hotel here. What's it called?
Old Sydney Holiday Inn.
Old Sydney Holiday Inn. Tomorrow is embarkation day. We're going to hop on the Carnival Spirit and go off on an adventure. See you then.
We don't have to walk far, do we?
No, we don't. Is it cute?
Looks like the smokestack.
Yeah.